Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is Ling Wong at Slibrary.com, and I am the business artist, Gutsy Soulstormer, and Chief Freedom Fighter at Slibrary.com. Today, I am very, very honored to have Jennifer Meador join me to talk about how to increase your exposure and your visibility through contributing content to a digital publication. So Jennifer Meador, our guest here, she is a certified holistic health coach, and according to her, she is an ordinary gal with a passion for all things health and a mission to help people live their longest, happiest, healthiest life possible. So Jennifer graduated from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition in 2012 and also took a second program, Hilton Johnson Health Coach Training, simultaneously. With her own coaching, she wants to help those who desire to age gracefully using natural means and methods to slow down the modern-day disease-ridden aging process and maintaining youthfulness inside and out for a lifetime of vitality and purpose. So for the topic of today's conversation on digital publication. So in the fall of 2013, Jennifer came upon an opportunity to publish a digital magazine on the Apple newsstand. So this immediately grabbed her attention and interest. So she realized that there should be such a publication for the health coach community. So she jumped on it, and this publication and how you can leverage a digital and how you too can leverage a digital publication to increase your exposure and visibility and boost your expert status by contributing to such publication is the focus of our discussion today. So welcome, Jennifer, and thank you.
Hi, Ling. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm honored and thrilled to be your guest, and hello to you and all of your audience.
Awesome.
And I'm honored, and I'm a big fan of yours. I love your work,
you.
and I love your frankness and your humor too.
Thank you. All right, so Jennifer, let's dig in. I know the name of your publication is called Health Coach Home, and everybody on the line listening to this, if you want to check it out, I have made a short link so that you can find it easier. It will be tinyurl.com/healthcoachhome, all one word, no space in between. So it's tinyurl.com/healthcoachhome, all one word. And I will also post it on the blog, post this link on the underneath the video, underneath the audio on this blog. Okay. So Jennifer, tell us a little bit about your publication, such as what it is about and how it came to be, and of course your intention behind launching it.
Okay, I'd be glad to, Ling. Well, Health Coach Home, it is the first digital magazine for the entire health coach community. And
really?
It did begin its formation, thank you, it began its formation, at least in my mind, back in August of last year. I received information on publishing a digital magazine on Apple Newsstand, and I just had never even thought of that before, I can tell you that. So this is all new territory for me. But I strongly believe that there really should be a publication for health coaches. And also, the thing that really drove me was that this is just a wonderful means to foster community. I'm really big on that. So, yes, I did jump in head first. I had no prior experience and very limited techie knowledge. So, but anyway, I have made it this far anyway, and we'll keep going, right? So, the idea, anyway, at the beginning, they suggested gathering like 5 articles and images and getting out the first issue in just 6 weeks. Well, that was not my way of doing it. I just didn't see myself getting out a good publication, in the first issue in that short a time. So I took 7 months to get my launch issue out. Thinking up the name and what the layout I'd like to use, learning all the training and following the steps. That was all you know, it was fun, but it was very scary and time-consuming as well. So as you have said, I decided to call it Health Coach Home. I decided to be really different, and, you know, in keeping with the name, Health Coach Home, I decided to have rooms instead of pages in the magazine. And, yeah, I don't know if you want me to go into any details there, but I have different rooms of a normal home, and I have a different color scheme for each room. And so, yeah, the feedback on that's been pretty positive, so I'm thrilled about that.
Okay, great. And this is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, you just dive in. I love it. I'm always like listening as you fly it kind of person. So it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, sometimes it's challenging.
You don't get to do it ever, right? It's never the right time that you have all the information and everything is perfect.
That's right. If you wait too long, and, you know, you have cases lost sometimes and you just don't do anything. But if you would allow me to, I would like to read my mission statement for the magazine.
Yes, please.
Yes, the Health Coach Home mission statement: to seek and share real, relevant, rockin' information that's designed to serve, support, simplify, solidify, and celebrate the entire health coach community. So it really is about health coaches and the health coach community. I really want to minimize my role and myself, but of course I want to share it and get it out there, but it's to pull together. You know, I want health coaches to feel that they're sort of a home base and a place that they can sort of gather globally, if you will, and help and share and support and grow and learn. That's just my little contribution, I guess, something I can help.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for doing this. So I see that you accept submission for your magazine, and myself have been contributing to your publication. Tell me, how does submitting articles to a publication such as yours can help coaches and practitioners with building their business? So, you know, let's say in terms of visibility and exposure and credibilities and things like that.
Well, and I believe it's just a fantastic way to do what I call share and care. It's a way to support and help each other, like I said, and foster community in a non-competitive atmosphere and environment. It's just designed for that purpose. And you know, if contributors have not been published before internationally, they will be, because this is global, and so it will spread. It's already in 5 countries within, you know, a week or so of being launched. And so that's an exciting possibility right there. And when viewers and subscribers read the magazine, they can certainly, when contributors give me an article, they'll have links in there for like a giveaway, their website and social media, and so readers can connect with contributors and join their list, and so that is just benefiting everybody. Everybody wins. I like a win-win-win type of situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, that you're so generous to allow people to put a free gift there to grow their list and direct people to their social media and website is a big plus, because you know, a lot of the thing we talk about content marketing is really around visibility and exposure, and also increasing credibility, because, you know, when you're put a seen on kind of page or in the media kind of page on your website, and you have something to show for it, immediately position you as the expert.
Exactly so.
Great.
And I wanted to also mention, Ling, that I can also put a short YouTube video and even audio right inside the magazine. When people, you know, look at the magazine, they're just going to tap and they're going to watch or listen right then. And it's just so fantastic.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. All right. So this is very exciting. So I'm sure now that people, if they have not thought about contributing at all, or have been sort of, you know, saying like, yeah, maybe someday, getting excited about the opportunity, because it's really, you know, a win-win situation for everybody.
It is, and I hope they will.
So let's get some insider tips from you from a, you know, from a publisher perspective, because you know, I know publishers like yourself or other publications, you got to be busy, right? You got to be reviewing a lot of content. So the easier a contributor makes your life, the more likely that you will continue working with this person or publishing the content.
Well,
so,
I'm sorry, go ahead and finish.
I was going to say, of course, the content is, you know, priority, like the quality of the content is priority. But, you know, if you want to continue to work with someone, you know, you're not going to work with a contributor from hell, right?
Exactly. So I like that term. I haven't met one yet, but I hope I don't.
So would you give some advice for the audience here, like, you know, what is going to make a publisher's life easier? And I'm not just saying, you know, of course, for you, but, you know, in other publications, you know, if they're not as involved with the mission as you do, or it's not like it's not their baby, right? Some people may be more have more tendency to just like select people or format or things that will make their life easier. So
yes, well, I can of course only speak from my perspective, but for topic selection, I really want to know what the contributor is very passionate and knowledgeable about, and I want them to write, you know, from their heart. Gives great, you know, advice, tips, information that will be very substantial and beneficial for the health coach community when they read it. I have various topics, you know, from nutrition, fitness, business help, even motivation and humor, anything that I just want to have it address both their personal lives and their professional lives. So like, you know, come gather together and just sit back, you know, with a cup of tea or something and just enjoy and read this and, you know, just love it. Just every issue they like, oh, you know, home again, you know that feeling. That's what I'm looking for. I just want contributors to, you know, foster that kind of environment. And when I get, you know, articles sent to me and I think that they're a good, you know, fit, I send it to one of my graphic designers. We work on a nice layout. That includes, of course, the bio and the photo of the author and links and all that stuff, like I said. So it's just, I don't know, it's just, I love it. I myself, I'm amazed at how it turned out, and I'm just so thrilled that people are interested in contributing, and I'm just so glad to have done this and share it. But I really want to benefit, like I said, the whole health coach community. And I really want feedback, because this is going to grow and morph. When I get that feedback, I will listen and I will work towards providing whatever people are needing and wanting. It's not going to be just my way or no way. You know, it's going to be what will help them. And everybody's helping each other.
Yeah, totally.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Great. So just want to quickly sum up based on what you told me is that, you know, when someone is contributing to a publication, they really want to understand the intention, right? The mission of the magazine. Like you said, you just make the mission statement, and also understand who the readers are, right? Like your publication, it is about giving a home for health coaches, very specific, right?
Yes.
So
and if they're looking for contributing to other magazines, they should, you know, do the same thing for them.
I really understand who the readers are and what the intention of the magazine is before you start writing, right?
Yes.
And another thing that you mentioned is worth pointing out is the bio, a photo, and all the links, right? So you really have everything in one place to avoid the publisher chasing you down and say, hey, where's your bio? Hey, give me your photo. Hey, what's your website link, right? You don't want the publisher to be babysitting you.
Exactly. I was going to, you know, say about that is being able to have really good communication is important, because everybody's busy and you have to, you know, send an email, you know, hey, I have a question, or you want this, or what about that? And you have to have, you know, prompt replies, because it is rather time sensitive. Personally, I'm working on just the next issue, but eventually I'll be working 2 or 3 issues out, which probably most publications would be. But for me right now, it's a little more time sensitive, so I need prompt responses, I need ease of communication, and I don't want people to take things the wrong way. If I suggest maybe this needs a little editing or something, it's all to try to make it readable and legible and all for the readers to understand. So nothing personal is meant, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And like I said, right, the easier you make your publisher's life, the more likely is that you will become a consistent contributor, like they will keep coming back to you because you're so easy to work with.
Yes, exactly. And I will use an example because you have already contributed, and I know you will in the future. And I mean, if I send you an email, you respond amazingly fast for as good as you are. And I just love it. It makes my life so much easier, and I appreciate it greatly. So I know that's very important.
I don't like to keep people waiting.
I don't like to keep waiting, and I don't like to keep other people waiting either.
Yeah, right. And for me, is that working with people like you is that if there are many moving parts. I understand doing a publication as such or a project as such. There are a lot of moving parts, and the faster we nip any misunderstanding in the bud, the better, because I don't want to send you down a rabbit hole, 5 days in, and then it's like, oh, okay, we have to rework this. So that's like super frustrating.
And it's a learning process for everybody. I am on a small scale, but there's those that are professional, and it would be a whole different ballgame more than likely, to deal with some publication like that. But for me, I'm pretty laid back and casual, and I want to build a relationship with my contributors. I mean, we're becoming friends, and it's like that community thing, it's growing, and it's just fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, that's great. Definitely a labor of love. So I know that you're always looking for contributors, and I am sure a lot of people listening to this recording will be interested in an opportunity to work with you and contribute to your publication. So who are you looking for as contributor that will provide value to your audience and will benefit from being featured as on your publication?
Well, that's a good question, Ling. The first thing I would say is that I'm definitely, those in the health coach arena already, whether they're well-seasoned or noticeably new, everybody has the same chance. As long as they're willing to share their passion and knowledge, and then, we're all going to be made better by what they provide. It's just very important that it's substantial and not just open stuff with no point to it. And anyway, any areas that I mentioned already, such as nutrition, fitness, business health, and all that stuff, I'm always looking for that. And there's a lot of wonderful experts in the health coach community that just provide wonderful material. But I'm also willing to consider people outside the health coach community because as long as they follow sort of the same guidelines and provide good material, I believe that, health coaches will benefit from that as well, such as I had a doctor of chiropractic who's very knowledgeable and expert about food additives, and she submitted a wonderful article on that for issue number 2, which just got, I think it was April 29th. It came out on the newsstand. So I'm willing to consider, people who have the same interest in the same arena, sort of, that a different title. So, but mainly health coaches. And anyway, if you wanted me to give a way that they can, reach me if they wanted to contribute, I'd be glad to do that.
Yeah, please do so. I mean, I think it would be best, instead of going into all the yes and no's and maybe kind of thing over the phone in this audio, why don't we give our audience a way to reach out to you if they're interested so that you can give them, work with them on topic ideas and submission guidelines and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, it's pretty simple. The best way would be right from inside the magazine. I have what's called Contributors Parlor, and that has all the different rooms, and each room has its own link where they can just tap on that and send an email to me and ask questions or express interest. For example, if they have some advice or tips or recipes, even whatever, on nutrition, that would be obviously in the kitchen. And there's a link or an email link called info@healthcoachhomecooking.com. So that's right there. They can just tap on it and send me information or contact me. If you do not have an iPad or iPhone, though, because it is, being on Apple Newsstand, it is basically for iPads and iPhones, you can email me at support at healthcoachhome.com.
Okay, let me jot that down because I am going to post this alongside the recording so that people can reach out to you in case they missed it. So it's support at healthcoachhome.com, right?
Yes.
And then and I think it's a great idea if you do want to contribute, absolutely read the magazine, whether it is Jennifer's publication or some other magazine, to really get a feel for what articles are published and what type of topic is, being needed by that audience, right?
Exactly. So, and I know for my my app, it is free to download. And first time when you download it and, do the 1 month subscription, you should get a free week to view the magazine. And, my hope is, of course, that people like it and want to subscribe and continue, but you get that free week and then you can decide. And also there's, besides just the regular articles and things in the magazine, I also have 2 special things that I'm working on right now so far, and there may be more. But I have what's called Health Coach Events, so that in every issue, health coaches can send me their information about any upcoming event, a webinar, a teleseminar, in-person live training, whatever, hangouts, or et cetera. So they can find that page in the magazine and just, the email's right there. They can just send me their information. And I need that by the 15th of each month, the deadline. And then twice a year, I'm going to have Health Coach Community. And this is where I want those who are interested, of course, to send me their information, and I'm going to put out a special issue that will have everybody's name and, their website, their niche, and contact information. That therefore, health coaches can get together, collaborate, joint venture with each other, or just find out who's in the same state as them and get to know each other.
Wow, that's juicy. That is awesome. So thank you so much for sharing all these awesomeness with us. So if you want to go check out this magazine, again, the link is tinyurl.com/healthcoachhome. And I will be posting all these information underneath the audio links and stuff so that, folks can just click on them and get linked to the right place. And Jennifer, thank you so much for sharing your insights and this incredible opportunity.
Well, as I said, thank you, Ling. And anybody contact me, I'm glad to answer questions or have contributions. And yes, it's a great way to get your name out and your expertise out. And I hope everybody will take advantage of it.
Yeah, and this is wonderful. Like, unlike, I see a lot of publications that ask you have to, become a member of something, like basically pay a certain fee in order to be featured, which is sort of like, paying for an ad, but not really kind of thing. You don't have to, at this point, Jennifer is not charging you anything to get featured, so it's a great opportunity to really, dip your toes in and get yourself some, get yourself featured somewhere other than your own blog.
Yes, and one thing I should mention really quickly, I do prefer an editable PDF if people can send me one, because that way I can get my designer to do it up in that nice layout, and I usually send everybody, watermarked a copy afterwards of their article and things like that. They can view it, and I do get approvals. If I want to edit anything, I do get approvals, so before publication.
Yeah.
So I try to work with everybody and make everybody happy, because I want everybody to be happy about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Jennifer. I won't hold you any longer, and I'm sure we'll see each other around.
Yes, Ling, thank you. Take care. Thank you very much.